You're not grinding, you're disappearing. You dress it up nice, the tabs, the notes, the playlists, the schedule. But when it matters, you blur. You call it focus. I call it cover. Because the truth isn't in how much noise you make about the work. It's in the parts you never touch, the call you avoid, the draft you never finish, the launch you keep refining. You're not short on time. You're short on exposure. You want movement that doesn't leave a mark, activity that looks like progress, without the moment that says, here it is. Judge it. You're allergic to that moment. So you tuck yourself behind tasks that don't cost you anything. New tools, new plans, new angles. Everything except the thing that would put your name on the line. You say you're grinding. But if no one can ever see where it lands, what are you building? You know how I know? Because when the room gets quiet, you reach for something to fill it. Music. Messages. Another research tab. Not because you need it. Because if it stays quiet, you can hear the truth. And the truth is simple. If you never finish, you never have to be measured. If you keep it private, you can keep believing you're almost there. That's the shield you live behind. Not laziness. Protection. A version of you that would rather be potentially great than visibly average for a while. Here's the part you don't say out loud. If you actually push it out, if you actually take the swing, you can't hide behind what I would have done anymore. So you vanish at the edge. Right when it asks for your name. Right when it asks for wait. You retreat into busy. That's your truth. Not the playlists. Not the late night screenshots. The exit. And it's starting to show. In the projects that almost happened. In the momentum that never makes it past week 2. In the way you talk about the future like a fog that keeps you safe. So let's strip it. No witnesses. No applause. Just you and the thing that would expose you if you finished it. If your work can't stand on a day with no noise, what are you actually protecting? Because this is the truth you've been dodging. You don't fear hard work. You fear being seen doing it before you look perfect. That's why you disappear. That's why you keep almost. And if you keep living like that, you'll become an expert at one thing, vanishing right before it counts. So when the door closes tonight, when the excuse runs out, are you still grinding or are you disappearing again?